Off the cuff, real quick, like, what's this message got to do with what anything that you are doing right now? You know, something of a critical exercise to undergo, right? You know, off the cuff, been doing this for a while, and you know, just the passing of the agentic war without AI, but obviously, like, obviously the AI could be there is different combustion result effects happen from trying to pursue something. And then when pursuing something that someone else wants, there's going to be an intersection clash, right? So the point of this message is like, we can only do so much, but in the end, does it will it really go in our favor? That depends. It's like all the 95% of the spiritual information out there is bullshit because they're not addressing, real-time wars that are happening within spiritual Delulu content, right? So what do I mean by that? Since there's a war that we're not necessarily realizing and we're just being goody two-shoe with the content and shit like that, depending on which side we pick, and somehow whatever side that we pick, whether it's the victor or the loser, that's going to determine all of the real shit of whether you're going to get your 1-2 and your fill. That's going to be the main esoteric factor before any of this, fatty type of free ride, freeloader type of spiritual content. You're getting it in while you're getting is good because you're part of the agency for a time being that's, got the one up, right? When everything's ever shifting, right? But the war, it's not necessarily like one-on-one linear, right? It's more of a complex multi-war, right? And for us to balance ourselves in that is the jewel, right? But it's not to be so cut and dry as God, it's God versus the devil. But even though it could be somehow in one context, the point of this video is, and I wish these videos went to 4 minutes, but the point, so I'm just going to squeeze in 3 minutes. The point of this video is God and the devil, they're humiliators. They're going to humiliate people based on if they're getting opposed. I'm not claiming to be anything, but they're humiliators. And in the future, I'm just preparing you mentally because it could happen to you, right? They could be doing this to someone for their whole life based on where they're growing up in their war, because that's just what they do, right? Because they're trying to win a war. So God and the devil, they're humiliators, and they might humiliate you.